Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Got our 60 tops set break tonight, so we'll get rolling here in just a second. Make sure our stream's coming through all right. All right, looking good. Okay, so it looks like we're up and rolling. So we'll get started here. So if you are new to the breaks, just found us on the interwebs or something, we're burlsports.com. So I'll do a quick rundown here in a second because we do have several new folks with us just to make sure everybody's on the same page. And then we'll get rolling. So this is a 1960 Topps complete set group break. Hey, Michael. So we have 572 cards in our complete set. We sold 571 spots and gave one away. And you can see the key cards are scanned on the listing. And so spots were $6.50 each. It's a fun break. Of course, got some good Hall of Fame rookie action with McCovey and Mantle. McCovey and Yastrzemski, and the Mantle's always a big draw. So classic horizontal set, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, so 500. We sold 571 spots, gave one away. So congrats to Joe G414 on Twitter for winning that free spot. So however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name's in this list, and that's how many cards you're going to get. So if you bought one spot, you'll get one card. If you bought, you know, 20, you'd get 20 cards. We'll randomize those cards live on the broadcast here in just a second, or we'll randomize the order, excuse me. The cards are set, one card of every card in the main set here. So, hey Derek, hey kid. Good to see y'all in the chat. So feel free to interact in the chat on YouTube or Facebook. The chat should come through here. And so we use random.org for our list randomization purposes. So if you've never checked that out, feel free to. Random.org, listen more list randomizer. So we'll paste that list of 572 names right here. We'll randomize it 3 times just to make sure it's nice and shuffled up. And we'll paste that list of randomized names right next to our checklist. So whoever's name comes out of that third random in spot number 1 will get early win. Whoever's comes out number 2 will get Roman Mejias. And whoever's name comes out 350th will get Mickey Mantle. So we won't read through all 572 names in the list because we'd be here a while. But what we will do is I've picked out several dozen of the best hits, and we'll look at those live on the broadcast, and then I'll sort the list by participant. And I'll post that to the website. I'll email out a link as well as post a link to those results on social media channels. That way everybody can see exactly which cards they got. But without any further ado, we'll get started. So we'll copy this list. All right, so we got it copied. Paste it here. And again, we'll randomize 3 times. So here's 1. Good luck, everybody. 2. And 3. There we go. All right. So we'll delete these two cells so we're lined up 1 to 1. Save it, and then we'll make this a little smaller so we don't see too much at once. We'll make these a little bigger. Right, so we'll see what you got, folks. So the first hit we'll look at is card number 7. So that's the Master and Mentor card, which is a really cool one that goes to Kyle Pinkowski. So you got Mays and Rigney. Then we'll look at Ernie Banks next at card number 10. Let's see, that goes to Davies. #28, Brooks Robinson goes to Mike Justice. There you go, Mike. Nice hit for you. Right. Number 35 is the next hit we'll look at. Whitey Ford goes to Kevin Stevenson. Of course, gorgeous color on these 60 Topps cards. You love the layout. Gotta love the layout with a full body image there on the side on some of these guys, or at least more of an action shot, as well as the close-up portrait. So lots of good fun, good design, in my opinion. Then we've got 47, Don Zimmer goes to David Fazio. Got the Zimmer. So we pick out most of the major Hall of Famers, as well as a lot of the minor stars or fun cards, depending on the year. And of course, there are lots of hits that we don't look at just because there are a lot of cards worth the price of admission or better that we just don't have time to show them all. So make sure you check out exactly which cards you hit. Don't just throw them in your common bin or anything at the next show. All right, Al Kaline's up next. Goes to Fred Anderson. And then 73, Bob Gibson goes to Gary White. There's the Gibson. And card 100, Nellie Fox goes to Derek Peaster. Derek, I've been meaning to ask you, but if I'm saying your name wrong, feel free to let me know, and I'll try my best to adjust. The more times I say it a certain way, the more it gets stuck, though, in my head. But I'll do what I can. All right, up next is classic Yaz rookie, PSA 6 example. So really, really classy card. Love the rookie star design. So he's coming in at card number 148. Goes to James DeLong. Nice hit for you, James. Easter with a P. Peaster. Well, good. Right, next up, 160. Rival All-Stars. Got Mantle Boyer. Man, they're having a good time playing ball, aren't they? It's good stuff. That also went to James DeLong. We got 173. Billy Martin goes to Randy Jones. There's the Martin. And Willie Mays, SGC 5. on the maze. Really nice, clean example. And Willie is number 200. Also goes to James DeLong. So 3 big hits for James. James went big or went home on this one so far. Coming up big. 3 big hits early on. We got 210. Harmon Killebrew goes to James DeLong. Another fun subset is the coaches subset in here, and so, or the manager subset. Coaches is fun too, but didn't pull any of those. But I did pull 3 of the managers. Really like the look of these cards. So we got Walt Aston goes to John Lavin. We got Murtaugh goes to James DeLong. So there's Murtaugh. And then Casey Stingel at 227 goes to Derek Peaster. All right, 240. We've got Luis Aparicio goes to Bobby Hilo. And Stan Musial goes to Russell Gomes. We got Stan the Man. Robin Roberts comes in at 264. Goes to Mike Justice. Nice, Mike. Second hit for you tonight. All right, Gil Hodges comes in at 295. That is John Lavin. Got 300 up next. Hank Aaron goes to James DeLong. Man, James. Swinging for the fences tonight. We've got Richie Ashburn comes in at 305. That goes to Joseph Cerullo. Tell you, man, flipping through these 60 tops cards, it hits the spot. It's been kind of dreary around here lately, and gotten that itch for spring, and so getting in the baseball mood. All right, got McCovey up next. Love the McCovey design as well. All-star rookie first baseman. So SGC 5 on this one. Nice centering, bold card. So 316 goes to Joey Plumlee. Nice hit for you, Joey. Tell you what, James got on both sides of you. That was a close one. Very nice hit, Joey. And of course, bag design. I don't think I've showed the back yet tonight, but lots of fun action going on those. Got Roberto Clemente up next. Goes to James DeLong. There's Roberto. And 343, Sandy Koufax goes to Paul Ron. There's Sanford for you. And Mick is up next. He's at 350. See, goes to Mark O. So nice hit for you, Mark. nice card on the Mick. Congrats. We got Roger Maris at 377. Joseph Yupa. So there is the Maris. World Series subset's always a fun one as well. So we got the Champs Celebrate card here. Goes to Jesse Ellis. And we got Warren Spahn at 445. Goes to Randy Jones. Spahny looks a little perplexed. Frank Robinson goes to John Lavin. Yeah, nice bold color on this one. Good centering. Nice looking card. All right, handful of hits left here. Got Duke Snider goes to James DeLong. As we get up into the high numbers, lots of these would be considered hits if you're thinking like what's worth more than the price of admission. And so make sure you check those out. Jim Bunning goes to John St. Martin. There's the Bunning. Okay, and then Willie McCovey, All-Star, goes to Jesse Ellis. All-Star subsets, also a ton of fun. Little quirky design, probably not my favorite All-Star design, but jam-packed with Hall of Famers, of course, and we're not going to show them all, but hey, all these cards through here are All-Stars, so they're kind of all hits in a way. And Ed Matthews goes to Rob Webster. I do like the shadowing they did on this subset, though, behind the players. It's a lot of fun. Ernie Banks goes to James DeLong. Let's see. It looks like the next one I pulled is the Mick, and that goes to Paul Ron. So the Mick here is SGC4, and the high number All-Star card. Nice looking example. And two more we'll look at in Willie Mays, which goes to James DeLong. Then Hank Aaron goes to David Bates. All right. I did want to find our free spot real quick. All right, there it is. I missed it earlier. So Dan Dobick. So Joe G414, you got a 123 Dan Dobick. So not the biggest hit, but I hope you enjoyed the break, and I hope everybody else enjoyed it as well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. Get these sorted and shipped out over the next few days, and we will see what our next set break coming up is. I'm drawing a blank today. Let's see. Yeah, so if you're unsure what our next set breaks are ever going to be, try to keep a schedule at least a few weeks out. But if you just click upcoming breaks up here at the top, so you can see had 60 tops. So we got 59 tops up next. So we'll dip back into the 50s. and that'll go on sale. Since this one sold out pretty quick, I may bump that up to a Wednesday or Thursday. So just keep an eye out. I'll update this once I settle on a date, depending on how long it takes me to get these sorted and shipped. And that'll do it. So thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for buying in. And this is Burl signing off.